Hey, what's up, tubers? Welcome to Break Action Sunday. Well, I went and done it again. I bought another Savage combination gun. This one is a Series F 30-30 and 12 gauge. This is really the one I wanted instead of 30-30 20 gauge. So I don't know if I'll keep the 30-30 20 gauge or not. This is really the one I wanted. It's the same series as my 223 and 12 gauge. So both of them have choke tubes you can take out. And this one is not in super condition. It's actually been restocked. This is not the original stock. I know that because it's not fiberglass. It doesn't have a recoil pad. It must have went to I think a Camp carbine, the Camp model combo gun. It's got a thing for 22s and 20 gauge shell in it. So, but anyway, this is a very hard combo gun to find, or Savage combo gun to find. What I wanted to do is turn these two guns into kind of like a utility. Pretty much a utility hunting gun. You could go small game, and I'll put TruGlo red dots on both of them that I had laying around. I would like to have had scopes that didn't use batteries, but they're, you know, it's kind of going to get expensive if you go buy like the Mepro lights that don't take batteries. And to be able to, I tried the 1-to-4 pair on my 20 gauge 30-30. I took it rabbit hunting with that Leupold 1-to-4 pair. I guess it wasn't the first focal plane scope or something like that. I wasn't able to hit moving targets, so I decided to put red dots on them for now. On three of the 4 combo guns will have red dots for now on. But so I was out here, I wanted to zero them in today, but dummy me forgot the 30-30 ammo. So we won't get to test this. We may fire a 12 gauge shell or something, just to check to see if the 12 gauge shoots. But I'm definitely working on the 223. I also brought, I wanted to try I had those subsonic loads I made for a 44 mag. With the barrel insert. I never checked it with the subsonic load with the barrel insert. And I want to see if I can. I'll see if it'll hold better groups than the regular 44 mag rounds. Because those rounds hold really good groups in my Marlin 30-30. So right now we're going. I've been zeroing a little bit. I think I got the 223 about right here at 50 yards. We're going to fire a 2 or 3 shot group and go down range to check it. That's 3 shots of 223. Now these guns, the rifle barrels on these guns probably make them about 200-yard rifles. I actually had a cousin. He had the F Series 30-30 and 20 gauge when he was younger. He killed a deer probably 150 to 200 yards with that gun. He was young and he didn't know exactly, you know, to watch to see where the deer went or whatever. And it actually fell in the field. And well, me and my uncle and he and the cousin we looked around for a long time to try to find a deer he'd shot or find blood or anything. The grass was kind of high, and we never did see it that day. We couldn't find that deer he had shot at. A couple days later, I come back to the same place hunting. Walked right on top, right to the deer, found it laying there. It was a little scrub buck. My guess is the deer never made it out of the field, but because he didn't watch to see where it was or try to find an identifying marker, he didn't know where to go look to find blood or to find the deer. But yeah, the 30-30, it dropped that deer right in the field. It was probably 150, 200 yards. And so these guns, the rifles on these guns will do 200. All right, let's go down range and check that target. All right, this is acceptable. So I've got one right here next to the X, and I got two up here. That is acceptable. So this gun will move back to 100 yards and see what kind of accuracy I get at 100. It might be just a tad bit off to the left right now, but I can fix that. So we'll go back and shoot the 44 next. Alright guys, so I'm back here. This is the 12 gauge tracker in the Survivor stock. I don't know if you see my key off insert test. The 44 of all the inserts, 44 is what I wanted to work. So, but like when I did the test, the 44 didn't group well at all. And I don't think I tested these subsonic bullets. They're about 300 grain bullets with like a equivalent of 8-shot type group powder. But so I thought I'd bring it out here and try these today in it, see if it grouped any better. These grouped great in my Marlin 20-inch barrel. And something else exciting about this gun, I actually ordered a 30-30 insert, a 10-inch 30-30 insert from I think it's Ace Sports in Alaska. It said it'd take like 8 to 12 weeks to make it and send it to me, so kind of excited about that. But I want to see if we can get better results out of these 44 subsonics than I got out of full power stuff. I don't know, I actually probably need a bigger target because I don't know exactly where these things will land on that little target. If they, so if all three of them like group off, off of the paper, I won't be able to find them. So. I'm gonna take my earplugs out to listen to these. I know it's just the 7-inch insert's a little bit smaller, but it's a little bit louder than it is in my Marlin. It's a 20-inch barrel. But if they group good enough to kill deer, it'd be alright, I guess. That's another thing. I don't think I made a video about it, but I actually killed a deer with these 44 subsonics, the 300 grain bullets. I killed a deer last season with my Marlin. It was close to 100 yards, and the bullet probably hit it. It actually hit exactly where I was aiming. It hit like a couple inches below the base of the neck. Bullet went clean through the deer, and the deer ran a little circle in the field and fell over dead. It was pretty devastating round. For a slower moving bullet, it was devastating to that deer. So, all right, let's move down range and see if we can find where those hit. All right, folks. So I got a hit here, here, And up here, so that's about what, a 4 to 5 inch group at 50 yards. Some of you may think that's terrible. that's probably better than the higher velocity 44 mags we're doing though. It was a survival situation. I could take those bullets and zero it for the center and be able to kill deer easily at 50 yards with it probably, but when I get to 30-30 insert, if the 30-30 holds really great groups, then the gun's going to be zeroed for the 30-30 more than anything else. So that's acceptable, I guess. That's better than it was. I'm gonna move back at I'm really glad it was even on the target. I got the original target when I did the original test, and I'm gonna take this target and compare it, but I'm sure that's better. So I'm gonna move back to the 100 with the 223 combo gun. Alright guys, I'm back here at the 100 yard bench. I'm gonna see if I can get it zeroed for 100 yards. The red dot is a red spot, or orange spot, it's kind of hard to see. Without range, check it out. Alright, both of those shots went a little high. They didn't group near as good as they did at 50 yards, but when you're trying to line up a red dot at this distance with this orange, it makes it kind of difficult. So I may go down a few clicks and try it again. Alright, we'll fire a couple more. I'm low on ammo, but closer than I was when I started. Let's check that out. Well, it looks like I'm going to be coming back out here and working on it some more. These are my last two shots. They're still low in the neck, but at least they're kind of grouping. So I got more work to do with it, but it's closer than it was. So I got an old Mauser. We may fire it a few times. I am finished shooting for the day. First off, I didn't bring a 30-30 ammo, so I couldn't zero it in the combo gun. This is a Mauser that I bought at a church auction for paid about $105, $110 for it. Really nice. It's a K98. Whoever sporterized it did a really good job. I'm betting Real Gunsmith sporterized this. I mean, just the stock. Everything looks really nice. The reason I'm done shooting is I guess I was under the assumption it was 8mm Mauser. It's not. It's actually a 7. So all I got is 8mm ammo, and I guess I never chambered around or tried to. So this is a 7mm Mauser, and I have 8mm ammo. But the reason I want to talk about it, I wanted to do a function test just to make sure the firing pin wasn't broke or something. But I've actually got a .308 bull barrel. I want to make a project I want to build a 308 target gun using this action. So as soon as I find a good gunsmith, I thought about doing it myself, but to do it myself it's going to be really expensive. So, alright, this is John, SHTF Hunter, and we'll get out of here.